Hi guys, and welcome back to the World of Tanks test server with HWK12 Tier. Today we've moved up a tier, second iteration of the test server, and we're going to look at this, the new German Tier 8 light tank, the HWK12. I'm not even going to attempt to find out what its full name is, but we're just going to call it the HWK for now. Going to talk a quick bit about it, like my previous video, and I'm going to jump into a match and see how I feel it plays. I'm no ace light tank driver, so it will be very much a noob's review of the tank. Now, firepower wise, it's not too bad. It is a light tank, so you're not expecting a big knockout punch like the heavies, but you've got the same 90mm gun that you can get on the SP1C in the new patch with 180 penetration and 250, I think that was. No, 240 average damage, which isn't too bad for a light tank. Reasonably good rate of fire of around 8 shots per minute. The armour is garbage, with nothing more than, I believe, 14mm at the most. So you're going to take damage as soon as anything so much as sneezes at you in this thing. But it is very fast. It does have an on-paper top speed of 65 km an hour and a hull traverse speed of somewhere around the 45 degrees per second mark. And it's also quite sneaky. But I'm not going to go into all the technical details, because if you want that, then I suggest you look at someone like Quickie Baby's channel. He does a lot more of the technical aspects than I do. But skills wise, I've gone for 6th sense as my initial skill. I'm probably not going to max it on this, it's the test server, because it's always good to know if you've been spotted if you're doing passive scouting in the tank. Snapshot on the gunner, so that when you're driving around and trying to assassinate people with drive-bys, it will improve your accuracy during your turret rotation. And I've gone for off-road driving just to get you from A to B faster. Other skills that might work for the third crew member. Concealment is usually quite a good one on a light tank, but you could go for smooth ride. You could go for clutch braking, although you don't really need that with a 45 degree per second turning rate already. Equipment wise, I've picked vents and gun rammer because it's always good to get your skills a little bit better and to pump the shots out a little faster, and vertical stabilizer Mark 1 just to make your shots on the move and stuff a little bit better. Other options, you could go for camouflage net if you wanted to go for passive scouting, and maybe sticking the coated optics or binocular telescope on there. But that's enough with the theory. And with me talking about tank. Weak spot for the whole thing is one, but I'll now jump into a match and see what I feel about its manoeuvrability and firepower in real terms. Okay, so here we are on the swamp map. Matchmaker has been very generous, making it only a tier 9 match. So, going to see what we can do. There's a few of the new tanks dotted around. Well, I say a few. There's one on our team, and there's four on the other team, I think, looking at it. So, I'm probably going to get spammed by T49, but I'm going to head this way with the likes of the Bulldog and the other light tanks, and I'm going to assume that some of these guys might know a little bit more about light tanking than I do. So, I'm going to sort of stick with some of them and see what we can manage. Gun depression on this is actually pretty good. As you can see, the whole gun is actually loosely mounted in the turret. The turret roof lifts up so you can point down. It does have very good gun depression, which is a useful thing for a tank that needs to be able to not get shot. Clutch that shot a little bit, but no, unfortunately they're in cover. I'm going to reposition, see if I can help out fighting those lightly armoured tanks that have rushed to the northeast corner. Trying to keep an eye on up there, but there's an LTG here who... No, I can't see him. Oh, other LTG. No, he hasn't popped out, that's okay. Right, I'm going to make a move up here, try and get into position where I can help out. Oh, might be able to get shot to that. No. The shell velocity doesn't seem to be overly great on this 90mm gun. But the 240 damage is certainly... Oh, completely clutched that one. It's certainly a better damage per shot than on the LTG. And the accuracy is apparently horrible. I didn't check that stat in the garage, but I've just missed 3 consecutive shots, and I do not want to be here. And yeah, that was expected. So we're going to jump into another match and see if I can do any better. But you can see the mobility is very good on this. The gun handling, not so great, but that could more be me than anything else. So jump into another match and see what happens. We're on the second match now. We're on El Haloof. Matchmaker hasn't been so kind this time. It's 3 tier 10s in the match, so we're bottom tier, bottom of the pile, but had a look, and officially on paper the gun handling on this gun is pretty good, so it was probably just my atrocious shooting that was the problem in that last match. So I'm going to play it a little bit more cautiously this time and see if I can be a little bit more used to the team than last match. Not liking those big ass enemy artillery, especially with the orbital laser cannon, the FV207 on the enemy team. What was the 1390's gone down there? Wait till he's moved into position, and then I'm going to move up and see if I can assist. Okay, he's up there. He should be spotting things shortly, hopefully. Or should I say hopefully not, because I don't want to get killed. Right, okay, so there's a 12 ton down there. And we hit him, which is always good. Oh crap. Oh, that was horrible. I don't even know what hit me just then, but it's not telling me. I'm pretty sure the I just got annihilated. I didn't even know I'd been spotted. So yeah, I think I can safely say that high tier light tanking is not for me, but from what I've seen, this, if you're good at light tanks, this is a very good tank. It's got no armour, it is fast, can whip the turret around very quickly, and its hull. And the gun is pretty good, but unfortunately my driving is definitely not. And as you saw, I got annihilated by artillery, and it probably was my own fault for sitting here when I'd apparently been spotted. Should have taken the shot and relocated, but you live and learn. Anyway, I hope you found the video, if not useful, but certainly entertaining, while I sit here and watch the 1390 get revenge on those damn artillery. Well, on one of them anyway, because he appears to have run out of shots. Get him! Get him! And yes, we will see what we can... Oh dear. There we go, we got him. I feel better now. Yeah, well, I hope you found the video at least mildly entertaining, even if I wasn't able to give you much of a look at the tank in combat. I'm apparently not very good with tanks like this. And yeah, we'll just... So keep trying, take care, playing whatever you're playing, and I will catch you in the next video.